That's the sound you'll never forget. That's the sound of impending sucking. Welcome back to Infinite Wealth. Last time, Sojimaru was here. And she's getting smarter. I don't know how much longer we could contain her inside of Yakuza. We're gonna have to have a game that's just for her. Some kind of side game. I don't know. And what else did we do? Oh, right. Vampire is on our side now. Kinda. A little. And we're getting darn close to Mom. I hope we find Mom soon. Nobody here just yet, but we are pretty far into the story. There's 15 chapters. We're on chapter 9. We're halfway through chapter 9. And if I remember correctly, chapter 10 is a real short one. No, I don't want to target Pal World anymore. I have a different thing I want to target now. Get with the program, OBS. Fighting the urge to faceplant into bed. Sorry, says Rain. Also, on our side, as far as it comes to Yamai, just means he won't be sucking our blood today for the next 6 hours. He found a different victim. Oh, look where this save is. Oh my. No, you can't see what I did to Dondoko Island just yet. I just stopped here because I made a mistake with the conversion. 1 million Dondoko bucks is only 10 grand, not 100 grand. So it's even less useful for making money. If you have a bunch of people on your island and they're all really, really happy, I've made about like 15 grand from them, plus another like 10 or 20 grand off of the Dondoko bucks. I need to get my kindness up somehow. Do I have any kindness boosters on me? Got level boosters, but I'm holding on to them for higher levels. Got a single kindness booster. A lot of my side quests are locked to daytime. We got Sawai yet. We could go check out what Sawai is doing. The mall is always available. I can confirm there is another Sojimaru quest. There's also another Boni Kashiwa quest. But I think they're both daytime triggered. So, yeah. We need some daytime up in here. There's so much night for Ichiban. The heck?
Video calls still get me nervous, even when it's with friends. It's just not the same as talking face to face.
Also fireworks?
Well, you'll get used to it after a while. You'll mess up a lot less, too.
What do you mean, mess up?
Woo boy. Alright, this was back when I was working at the company. Now, I was, feeling a sneeze well up, so I figured I'd go on mute.
Sounds like good online etiquette to me.
Thing is, my computer was muted all the way up until then.
Wait, so you thought you had your mic on the whole time, but in reality?
A guy that was silent throughout the entire meeting ended up sneezing at full volume. And what's worse is...
Oh, well, we're not going to get the rest of that story, I guess. What's she doing just staring off into space? It's kind of creepy looking. It always rains in Hawaii. You can't predict it. Here he comes now. I'm here to give you more money. Love Hawaii. I don't have enough money. Hugh, take this umbrella instead. I'm already soaking wet before I left the hotel, actually. Because I saw you. Oh no, the money's getting wet. Huh?
Huh?
You don't like me getting scammed by you anymore?
No.
I'm not good enough for you? Of course, you ain't gonna refuse the money that directly. Don't catch a cold in the tropical the paradise thing. Yeah. How convenient. The rain has stopped. And now she's up one umbrella. Okay, Adachi, what were you talking about? Being incredibly embarrassing on a Zoom call?
Video. It's. What do you mean?
Blue ball. No, I was
Sounds like good.
thing is.
Wait, so you thought?
A guy that was signed. And what's worse is I didn't even notice till the end.
I'd be like, what is wrong with this guy?
And they could see my face too, completely oblivious. Be careful with your mics, folks.
From now on, I will think of your face whenever I sneeze, Adachi-san.
Okay, that's kind of creepy. I gotta admit, that's kind of creepy what you just said right there. What the hell? Where'd you find this guy, Adachi? I mean, Tomi? Kuryu? Hold on, I'll remember it.
Hmm?
Ichiban, yeah.
What are you looking at?
Hey, you there!
So, I got drink links. Also, the only walk and talks we have, really, are Adachi's. He's all over the place. It's like we're gonna get another party member soon or something. I do want to do a side quest before we continue any more with the story. There's two of them over here. I remember what one is, but I'm not quite sure what the other one is. So I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check out the mystery one. And then I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that one now. Who's a kitty? It's Milo. Milo's the kitty. Maximum Milo. I have opened the door to his heart. He gave me a bomb. Hello, Joshua. Are you a Sojimaru Silver? You guy there? Gold. I think I need to play silver people to get my Sujimon level up. Hawaii's a dangerous place. You can't turn a corner without two groups of suspicious men staring you down. Yeah, they're everywhere. Oh, hey, I remember you. Wait, no, I don't remember you. Who are you?
Whew, that was a hike. How are you holding up, Chi-chan?
Me? I'm doing fine. Actually, my legs are kind of sore.
We could find a spot to take a breather.
Could we? Appreciate it.
Hey, there's a bench right over here.
I'm getting thirsty out here.
You're a pretty thoughtful guy, Ichiban. How do you do it?
I just do what feels right. Sometimes I stick my nose in things and screw it all up. But overall, helping people is what keeps me going.
I'm a hero.
Wow. In that case, could you buy me a parfait?
Why does it feel like I just walked into a trap?
Well, you owe her one parfait now.
Hey!
So, what's your story? I forget what your story is. Oh, okay. I remember this one now. It's the weeb bully.
Hmm?
Well, why would I want to help him? He hates Japanese.
Yo.
Speaking of which, this is the other Boni Kashiwa quest.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm still here. Seeing Nathan defend himself about those old Japanese movies made me curious.
Oh.
He appreciates Japanese cinema now. They were so genuine. They used practical effects and not CGI. I think I'm turning into it. I think I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I think so.
Yeah.
Summer blockbuster, cutting edge CGI, but I lost my heart in it, huh? That's what I'm guessing. Everything's so clean. There's no tension. Meanwhile, we take a page out of shonen anime and punch a dude into being a better person. Isn't that usually how it works? I don't know much about real life, but I think that should work in real life, too. Knock the jerk right out of them. Fake explosions, canned performances, I hate it! I need real cinema. Give me a second. I need to close my door. Okay. I guess you do have a heart after all. Okay, well, you're a little bit conceited, but that's okay. What director isn't? Nathan? He's still a wuss. I could take him out anytime I wanted. Well, he did become a better person. You should go apologize. And then watch some old Japanese movies together and watch him nerd out about it. That reminds me of a guy that almost got me killed. I think he worked with David Lynch once.
Sup?
I mean, I'm surprised that Mel Brooks has outlived David Lynch now. Mel Brooks is like 98 and still kicking.
Huh?
Well, I kind of know a guy. I'm some sort of legendary filmmaker myself. I'll just call him up on the Pound Mates. Yes, I will call Adachi. I think legend, only one man comes to mind. Wait, no! Adachi doesn't know how to do film?
Huh?
Hold on. I'm trying to remember who it was. Kazuma Kiryu. They don't call him the Dragon of Dojo for... No, he has nothing to do with film. Also, I can't be relying on Kazuma Kiryu to solve all of my problems.
Huh?
Is this some kind of shtick? I don't understand comedy. Well, yeah, obviously, you're doing drama and action. Boni Kashiwa! I like games that give you silly answers and don't penalize you for taking them. Come on, answer. Hello? Anytime today.
Hey.
He needs some inspiration. Boni Kashiwa here?
Thanks.
Some park somewhere. Let me get dressed. Wait, what were you doing? Like all my practical effects, I like to do them all natural. You know what I mean?
Huh?
Boni Kashiwa in the flesh. The stunt killer. respectively, of course. I never heard of them. Sweet, The Car 1 and 2. I love that movie. Yeah, I don't like CGI. I'm leaving now. He had a change of heart. He talked to a Japanese nerd. Ah, you punched that nerd good.
No.
So, you would like to learn how practical effects work. Allow me to introduce you to the bodysuit that that guy wore in Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. The Arakakra guy.
Uh-huh.
Hundreds of semi-trucks combine to form a giant no-shit robot to protect the city. Oh, he's working on another Transformers movie. And it's not animated. Enough with the Transformers movies, unless you're going to animate them. I heard that one was pretty decent.
Ah.
You have the stuntman before you, too. How did he say stunts? I'm leaving. Let me guess, it's going to be another run into traffic while explosions happen game. We'll both pay you, right? Wow, hundreds? How about like 5? We'll just pass it through CGI while nobody's looking. They won't know a thing.
Got it.
Fine. Since I know what this side quest is now. I'll go with you right now. I got nothing better going on. Not trying to save my mother from a cult of religious fanatic weirdos obsessed with fire. It might have something to do with some kind of nuclear thing. I don't know. Early Bayformers weren't that bad, plus they were honestly responsible for a lot of the franchise's resurgence afterwards. Yeah, but then they turned into garbage. I'll admit, I liked the first couple. But not the last couple. Kerosene and gunpowder, I love that. I love the smell of that at midnight. They're talking about how to make a giant Power Rangers fighting robot out of semis as we speak. I don't understand anything about what they're saying. So are they gonna like share credits in their movies then? Is it gonna be like a assistant to the director, Boni Kashiwa, or something like that? Co-director? Vice producer?
Whoa.
I'm ready for you to do your thing. Being really reckless.
Uh-huh.
You'll be dodging semis.
Uh-huh.
Oh, right, they're making a robot. I just remembered.
Yeah.
We had to have a recap for what we just saw a minute ago. They'll have to split the Oscar down the middle. They'll both be pulled up on stage to have a speech, but they only get half a speech. They'll start playing them off. And then they'll have a little tug-of-war with the Oscar. Because they want to walk into separate directions. Me and my big mouth.
Got it.
Alright, I should be perfectly fine. I managed to dodge a truck. I could dodge a ball. Action? Bathroom break?
Yeah.
Shoot the shot. I'm ready to shoot all over. That is not how you use a microphone. You are swallowing that thing. Yes, we know.
Let's make it happen. Action!
I hope I don't run into any semis. Everything will be just fine. Whoa, why is that guy swerving? We're supposed to get to a control room, right? Oh. Oh!
Cut!
I guess that's what happens when I just stick to 2 lanes. Are you okay, Ichi?
Action!
Don't think about the leg fracture. Don't think about the leg fracture. It'll heal itself if I don't think about it. That didn't work. That doesn't count. Game called you on your BS. It had to get harder sooner or later. That last one was too easy.
Action!
Also, that hitbox was BS. Completely honest, that's like the first time I ever got hit in one of these, too. I'll go this way. Then I'll go this way. Faster, faster! Well, we can slow down, too, if we need to.
Damn, that felt good.
I only broke most of the bones in my body. Look, leave the accidents in, too. It'll build tension for the audience.
Footage, it's unearthly. It's a masterpiece. Cut! Sensational! Sensational, Kasuga-san! I've never seen such realism in film or in life.
It's like you actually got hit by semis.
Nice. Hey, where's James at? I thought he was filming, right? I don't see him.
No, he was driving all the semis with a
Right
remote.
there, beside you the whole time. Huh? Oh, jeez! You scared the shit out of me.
I've borne witness. That was the apex of filmmaking. Nathan must have felt this way the whole time.
He seriously chased us with a camera?
By my side the entire shoot?
Yes. God, yes.
He insisted on capturing every frame himself, and now look at him. That, my colleagues, is the face of an artiste.
I just checked out the raw footage and it's sublime. The rumbling of the trucks, the fragrance of the diesel, it's all there. Palpable. I'm so humbled to have shot this.
Well, I can see it meant a lot to you. I barely recognized the bully I met with Nathan way back when.
Please.
Especially since
don't
he was
put my-
cleaner and well-dressed.
But you're right. Without him, I'd still be that same closed-minded, egotistical, multi-award-winning flash in the pan. I have to find a way to thank him.
I think you should communicate that through your movie. I'm sure Nathan would like it.
Send him some mangas.
Yeah. From now on,
Either
I'll
or.
pour my heart, my passion, and my regret into every scene for the rest of the shoot.
Great. Good luck to you. I'm curious, how are you planning to use today's shot? Even with our practical effects, this won't pass for science fiction.
I'm gonna use
Glad
CGI.
you asked. I'm going to use CGI, but only to alter the background and augment our real footage.
Splendid. You
Let's
must
imagine they were all covered in
find a
foam,
print
even
when
if those guys don't do the foam thing.
Huh? What's gotten into you, director? After all
That's
this
what Nerdell
time,
said.
capitulating to James's use of special effects?
You literal moron! I'm capitulating to nothing. I'll never abandon my pursuit of realism. That said, I'm wise enough to know that verisimilitude alone does not entertain an audience. I've learned that James Taylor's chic cinematic sensibilities stand for something as well. If I can master them too, I'll be unstoppable as a director.
Yeah, that's awesome! Please, you have my invitation to review everything I do. I want all the advice you've got.
Tell me how you killed all those people.
Sounds like you both found a way to grow from one another.
See, we can underlay a backdrop here, no problem. But in the tight shot, we'll lose momentum.
Indeed, the farther shot would be more appropriate, which would... Hey, what if an extra gets blown across the screen as we transition? That would certainly draw the eye.
I have an intern ready.
They're in their own world, it looks like. Guess that's how masters of an art form communicate.
Mm-hmm. It's useless trying to stop them now. Oh, by the way, James gave me this. He said to consider it a bonus for nailing the shot. He asked me to hold on to it for you, just in case either of you blew up here today.
So it was in his will, huh?
Anyway, here you are. It's been a pleasure once again, friend. Thank you.
A rocket launcher. Okay.
Yeah, thank you too. Well, guess I'll head out.
Thanks for the heavy weapons.
Okay, but the truck driver wailing as he flies headlong through the windshield? Post or practical?
We got some candy glass lying around.
I think that's one that calls for the magic of the set, Mr. Taylor.
Oh, Kasuga-san!
Hmm?
Would you mind getting into the driver's seat of that truck for a second?
What are you planning?
The driver gets killed in?
I'm asking you as well, boy. Don't worry. We've got loads of pillows and blankets for the pieces of you to land on.
Pieces.
With you and thinking pillows and blankets make it okay.
No, I'm done. I'm leaving.
Yakuza Infinite
Come
Pals.
on, please!
Is it still on Pal World? It shouldn't be.
Making the perfect movie here!
Please. We need you.
No, it's on Infinite Wealth.
Get this straight.
On mine anyway.
From movies. Forever.
Wait, hold on, Kasuga!
That would becomes a chase scene. If they catch you, they're gonna send you through that windshield. Okay, I think I'm ready to risk life and limb to save my mother now. I think I'm ready. Oh, it was about the rocket launcher. Oh, okay. If we could just have a chill it in Infinite Wealth for Ichiban to ride on while he uses a laser rifle, that would be great.
Hello.
I said hello.
Hey.
I said hello. Answer me. Thank you. Owen was an introvert. He didn't know what to do with that situation. This Japanese guy is just yelling at me. I don't even speak his language. Maybe if I just wave at him, he'll go away.
What you looking at?
And so he did.
What you looking at?
Oh wait, we went past it.
Let's get going.
It's over here. Beach Pervs. What a nice name. Dolphin will do, but Dolphin doesn't lay suppressive fire. It's also not a icy dragon noodle snake. We're gonna have to genetically engineer a dolphin into a chillin. I think we can make it happen. Give back their legs. She conned us. She didn't con us. Maybe she is a ghost. $1? Oh, $100. $100.
Huh?
Well, we are pretty dumb. I don't know about the last part, though. Well, thanks. We also got a free boat, so now we could go onto the ocean and go to all the other islands, and this game will really start opening up.
Hey, lady, where are we headed? The sun's going down. Whatever then. I'll just sit here. Could use the shut-eye.
You can sleep
We're
in a
here.
boat like that?
We are?
Excuse me, what do you mean we're...
Is it a stealth island?
The middle of the ocean, lady. Oh, bursting for a piss, too.
Pee in the water.
Don't you dare pee in my boat. Right there. See it?
That a cruiser? Here it comes.
Listen,
Okay.
right now, we're short on faith, but shorter on time. Trusting you is a gamble. For your sake, don't let me regret it.
I'm not sure I get you. But when someone bets big on me, I pay off.
Because I'm a joker.
Hope so.
I'll multiply your score.
How about you talk straight with us?
Best place to hide a tree's the forest. Here, we've got something better. We keep precious cargo at sea.
No kidding.
Okay, it's not a stealth island, which would be too fantastical for this game.
Lonnie?
Akane-san?
Mommy?
I suppose I should say hello. Ichiban, Kasuga-san.
Finally!
Now it makes sense. Hiding out on the ocean. Bryce was scouring the city, but they were never there. And you were the old woman's contact this whole time.
You watch your tongue talking about
So
her.
they were out there for like
When she
weeks.
was
How
a
did they eat?
Polycana
How did they
volunteer,
drink?
She did a lot of good for people.
That wasn't a very big boat.
You don't want to find out how far I'd go to protect her.
So this is who Bryce is tearing up the island for?
I think she has
It's
scurvy.
okay. Introduce yourself.
Nice to meet you. My name is Lonnie.
My name's Kasuga. Ichiban Kasuga. It's nice to meet you too, Lonnie.
Thank you very much.
Which means you're Akane-san, aren't you?
That's right. Akane Kishida. I appreciate all you've been through. Just for my and Lonnie's sake. I'm very sorry.
Hey, everything we did was our choice.
Yeah, you got nothing to be sorry for. Besides, you're Kasuga's mother, aren't you? We'd have followed you into hell itself. Your boy here knows how to inspire folks.
I'm so very sorry. How troublesome must it be to have an old woman interrupt your life, claiming to be your mother?
I get it all the
To
time.
be honest, it still hasn't sunk in.
You know, when you're the hero of Yokohama, everybody wants to be your mother.
I'm not really sure how to process all this stuff.
Don't worry. That's a very normal response. Sawashiro-san knew that I was being selfish, reaching out to you. I had to beg him before he'd do it. Still, thank you for finding me. It's good to meet you.
Oh, come on. This is embarrassing. Akane-san, It is okay to call you that, right?
Of course it is.
How about just Mom?
There's a lot we should probably talk about. But right now, your safety is top priority.
Yeah, now that we're back on land, who knows when Bryce might sniff us out.
Say, Lonnie, have you ever been to Japan?
Mm-mm.
Yay, plane trip.
Okay, well, Akane-san's gonna take you there, all right? It's colder than it is here, but the food's great.
If we go there, Akane will be safe?
Well, there might be some Yakuza that want to kill her too, but,
Akane-san
you
can
know.
rest easy, and you won't have to hide anymore.
It's true. Japan's a nice place.
Okay. Then, let's go.
All right, we should get moving. Thankfully, the Daidoji faction's here. They've got a lot of pull back home.
I just had a flashback to
Daidoji?
something that happened at the end of the last
They
chapter.
can get you
I'm
and
sure it was
Akane-san
nothing.
to Japan in a snap. That sound okay to you, Akane-san?
Mm-hmm. Kyo-san and I knew that we could only keep hiding for so long. We'll put our faith in you from here on.
Kyo-san?
Ahem.
Great name. It suits you. Sorry, we probably should have asked.
Sounds too cute.
Don't wear it out.
All right, I'm gonna make the call. Hold on a second.
Hanawa?
Yeah, he said he could arrange a flight out for us. Let's hope these guys are as good as their word.
Chitose, everything good?
Oh, yeah. Don't mind me.
I'm not looking to replace a stick and knife.
Yeah. Make sure it's ready. We'll bring them by soon.
Hanawa's place is kind of far from here. Think you could get us a ride? The Daidoji safe house is the best spot for Akane-san and Lani right now.
I can get you something sturdy, bulletproof. Driver to go with it too.
It's my limo.
Just say the word. You
I
may
mean
not
my
know
coffin.
this, but I was a hell of a getaway driver back in the day.
My coffin limo.
You may not know this, but I'm a former cop.
How about that? Guess we'll just leave the past in the past for now.
Or I'll have to arrest you in the past.
Don't mind if we do.
My past will arrest your past. And then you won't have a future. Well, I would like it to be daytime. Could we make that happen? Because it's not daytime. Got that lady that ripped us off. Yeah, I don't have anything else to do right now.
Okay. Say, Akane-san, mind if I ask something? These people, why are they after the two of you?
It's this. It's what Lonnie's carrying.
Huh?
Lonnie, would you show him? It's okay. Kasuka-san's someone you can trust.
It's a purple pimpernel. She has a birthmark.
A pendant? That's Polycana's insignia.
It is.
I've seen this before somewhere. Oh. Before. Bryce was wearing one that looked like that. Callan and Dana and the other Polycana followers. They all dressed pretty similar, but none of them had a pendant quite like this. No wonder it stood out at the time.
This one's unique. It's the sage of Polycana's birthright. It's been passed down through generations since the Order was founded. A sacred relic. Truly one of a kind.
It allows you to cast Fireball 3 times a day.
But that would mean...
Right. Therein lies the problem. You see, I met Lonnie only recently. About 2 weeks ago now, I think. It was late. Close to midnight, best as I recall. The rest of the orphanage staff had gone. The children were all asleep. I'd been catching up on paperwork, staying overtime.
Staying until midnight. I guess you had a lot of responsibility as director.
Thanks for saying so, but it's a rewarding job. Anyway, it was around then I heard a knock on the door. And there she was. Lonnie. In all my time at the orphanage, no one had ever come to us like that. Alone. In the middle of the night.
Lonnie, what brought you to Akane-san's place?
I never had a mom or dad. I grew up with my grandma. But then, Grandma got sick. She went to the hospital. They told us she wouldn't get better.
I'm really sorry.
Grandma said if she had to leave me, she needed to make sure I'd be okay. She gave me this pendant and a letter, and said that in Honolulu, there's a Polycana orphanage I should go to.
What was in the letter?
It's less of a letter, more of a will, but not from Lonnie's grandmother. It's 70 years old, written by Polycana's sage at the time.
Now that's pretty fucking interesting.
What does it say, Akane-san?
You don't need your input.
I've memorized every word of it. If, in the event of my death, Bryce Fairchild is named Sage of Polycana, his claim must be deemed illegitimate and falsely gained. The rightful sage, as elected by our officers, shall be born only of the Mililani family. To this true successor, I bequeath our most precious heraldry.
Wait, her name is Lonnie Mililani?
The Mililani family has one living heir. Lonnie. When she brought
It's
that
like
to
being
me,
Mario.
I could scarcely believe it was authentic.
Yeah, I'm sure. The whole time, Bryce must have seemed like a righteous leader. You couldn't have known he was hiding anything.
That's why I fell into his trap. I called Bryce to ask him about it.
Well, you did what came naturally. That letter was way too much to handle on your own. It would have been standard procedure to inform Bryce, I'm sure.
Hey, why is the car slowing down?
Thank you. But standard or not, it was the worst move I could have made. I got Lonnie something to eat and called Bryce's number. Despite how late it was, Bryce immediately said he'd come over. That was when I started feeling like something was wrong.
He brought out the salad. I had a headache.
Bryce got there, acting like usual. Then he saw the pendant and the will. Before I knew it, Lonnie had a gun pointed at her. All I could do was take her hand and run away. But Bryce's men were already after us. We were being hunted. Everyone in Polycana I used to trust turned on us. But somehow, we got to Night Square, where Kyo-san was willing to give us shelter.
She charged us 10 grand.
You liked her from the very start, and I never found you. Ugh, I'll never live this shit down.
It's like that same time that Belmont came into my
Don't be so hard on
club.
yourself. Since you and Bryce are enemies, it meant Night Square was safe for them. Wait, didn't Dana say that Akane-san left a letter behind?
With all his resources, I bet the Sage has a forger on payroll.
I guess so. That means the police who gave up looking are probably with Bryce, too. Anyway, if he was ready to kill a little girl just like that, this is the real deal. That night, did he come alone? Maybe he didn't want his people learning the truth. And now every gang in Hawaii is trying to cover it up. By now, he must be desperate. Hey, Akane-san, what did the will mean about him being illegitimate?
From what I understand, the last sage was killed in a robbery. along with his wife. Bryce claims that the sage entrusted his pendant to him as he was dying. If falsely gained means what I think it might.
You know, the usual.
Then Bryce might have been behind that robbery, huh? Seems like the last sage saw Bryce for what he was, according to the will.
You know, if Neely was real, he would just burst in fire on the spot, wouldn't he?
The real thing. And Bryce's must be...
Most likely, a fake. The last sage could have sensed something amiss and switched pendants in advance.
Probably, considering what he wrote down. Now it makes sense. Bryce would do anything to keep that secret. So this Mililani family, what happened?
They must have known the danger they'd faced challenging him. Even after so long. Bryce is crazed when it comes to maintaining power.
Seems that way.
And so, the Mililani family abandoned Palikana for their own safety. Lonnie's grandmother had no ties to them. I doubt she even fully knew the pendant's true worth. She may have only thought Palikana would look after Lonnie if she had it in her possession, never realizing the danger it put her in.
This means Lonnie is the real Sage of Palikana, doesn't it?
Does she have any powers?
A child shouldn't have to bear that kind of burden. Palikana has gone this long without her. There's no good reason to involve her now.
You're right.
Well, that's because they have the
It's all
anti-melee
gonna be okay,
in
Lonnie.
charge, you know?
Sit tight. Let the grown-ups protect you.
Grown-ups. It's really been 45 years. You're older now than Masumi-san was the last time I saw him.
You should have seen me in my prime. Sorry you couldn't.
I had better hair.
I should say the same thing to you, but I've always wanted to hold you again.
I mean, you still could, if you could try hard enough, you know?
And now, oh, you're much too big for me to pick up.
Yeah. Don't want to hurt your back. The thing is, Akane-san, I know you best as the woman Arakawa-san told me about.
Hmm?
How you carried a newborn out of the hospital, doing everything you could to protect it? I mean, that's just amazing.
There was nothing amazing about it. All I did was run for my life. And when I stowed that baby away, I had given up on everything.
Akane-san, look what you're doing right now.
Running with a child. So I am. Some people never learn, do we?
You know, Arakawa-san said to me...
No, that just gives me an idea. Let's put her in a locker.
Of all the women over the years, there was only one. Even if I've only just met you, I can tell why.
Thank you for that.
Eyes on the damn road.
I can't. Teared up.
I'll deliver you safely. I swear on my life, boss.
Right here's good. The Daidoji safe house is just up there.
Thanks for telling me.
Hold back a second. Tetsu.
All quiet. Nobody in sight.
Sachi.
Everything looks okay, boss.
Coast is clear. That's all I've got for you.
I appreciate this, Yamai.
It's usually too late for men like us to do right by the people we came from.
Well, the adventure is over, right? We got the mom and the kid. We're gonna oust Bryce, and he'll be like, "No, my petard has been foisted."
I've arranged for a private jet. We're
preparing for takeoff now. Another 30 minutes or so. Feel free to rest in the meantime.
30 minutes? You should have been gassing it up while we were coming.
Perks of being an evil enterprise? Huh?
Oh, hardly evil. We simply maintain the status quo.
Ever hear of Section 31?
There. Welcome. I'm pleased you're safe. I take it you're Akane-san then. At last, we've searched for some time. I'm moved to confess. I'm curious why my superiors find you so valuable.
Hey, buddy.
Hanawa-san, you have any tact? Could at least try putting him at ease.
All my tactics put into my company.
Let's sit. Please.
Shadow tactics.
What's wrong, Chitose-san?
Just now, I saw you trying to call someone.
Uh-oh.
What
Wait.
are you talking about?
Hold up. Something wrong, Chi-chan?
That's what I'd like to know. Quit playing games, Chitose-san.
Wait.
My phone. May
Best viewer is on that place. Wow. Don't tell me more.
Hey.
Luck.
Chi-chan.
Listen carefully.
Oh, wait. That just
Ichiban.
blocked the user. Can I get rid of that
He was
again?
never the person you thought he was. Akane-san and Lani
Oh,
aren't safe
there
here.
it is. Huh? Yay.
Forgive me, please. I'm sorry.
That was, Achan sent that to me.
I couldn't tell you.
I'm confused. Is this some kind of private joke I don't get? Chi-chan, how could Achan be blackmailing you? With what?
Your guess is as good as mine. Chitose-san and I just met the other day.
Hey! What are you doing?
He can move his legs just fine. The wheelchair's a goddamn front. Ichiban, think about it. You used to care for someone in a wheelchair. Masato Arakawa, right?
How'd you know about that? You spying on me?
He reminds you of him, doesn't he? That was the plan from the beginning. Get in the chair, play on your sympathies.
Wait a second. You're saying Achan... You're saying his legs work? He can walk?
No.
The cutscene was so long my controller turned off.
I would have been able to tell. Achan wasn't... He's not... Achan?
Achan's evil.
Oh, look at you. Never been a bigger sucker. Lidocaine, it's called. It's fast-acting, localized anesthetic.
Oh yeah, I used that on my Icy Hot.
At the time, I said, how hard could it be to fake being crippled? Luckily, Ebina-san insisted you'd spot an act.
Ebina? As in Siryu clan Ebina?
It's all connected.
Yes, yes.
The fuck? Who are you?
Let's break his legs for real.
Dwight. They know everything. Akane-san and Lani. What? They have to get out of here.
Some shadow organization.
Chitose Fujinomiya. He never had the heart. Never could see it through. You know what's going to happen now. Your life's not worth shit.
Achan. You bastard.
Ichiban, we don't have time. They're already here.
I have plenty of time to break his legs.
Who are you?
No! No! No!
Damn it!
Well, this could have gone better. Shoot him!
We ho.
Damn it! You bastards!
Lonnie, we have to get her back. Damn it! I'm coming through!
That's the power of Ichiban activating his superpowers.
Time to throw down. Okay.
I wonder if I could do this in one shot. Considering it's a... Oh, that guy's just gonna run around.
Surprise.
Now it's a bit more even.
Let's get it done.
It's you and me!
Hey, at least we got the gun guy.
Looks like I'm up.
Computer. No, the Dragon Engine! You saw that spaz out, right? I'm pretty sure you did.
Yes, I'm a fast learner.
He turned into a Beyblade.
Think I'm getting better at this.
Damn! Lonnie! Damn it! Lonnie!
Well, we didn't have her for long, did we?
How is everyone?
She's unconscious, but she'll be okay.
It's, not good for them.
Huh?
Hanawa-san and Wong, they were both shot. They're dead.
Damn it all.
No.
Whoa! Hanawa-san!
I'm sorry. God, I'm sorry.
Well, I blame Chitose with this one. Don't answer it. It's probably a scammer.
Kiryu-san, it's Kasuga.
What's happened?
Hanawa-san, he's been killed. Wong, too. And Lonnie, Olikana has her. She's gone. Forgive me. Everything. I screwed everything up.
Well, I'm just gonna have to come back to Hawaii and tiger drop you. It's been nice knowing you, Ichiban. So, let's go to chapter 10. Where Kiryu becomes Elvis. You see, this is where they lost all their raspberry jam all over the floor. It's a real mess over here. It's gonna take weeks to clean up.
Tipped off Dwight about the safe house. And if what he said is true, he's also got ties to Ebina. I have that right.
Yeah.
Then if he knows Dwight, I imagine he knows Bryce by way of association. That means it's Eiji, Bryce of Polycana, and Ebina of the Seiryu clan.
3 final bosses.
Working against us.
How could I let this happen? Everything. It's all my fault. Ijincho made a fool of me.
We're dealing with someone who put himself in a wheelchair because he dug up your history with Masato Arakawa. I doubt many people could see through something so devious.
Now your job is to put him back in that wheelchair.
Yeah, but Hanawa-san and Wong still died. Akane-san got hurt. Lonnie's still gone. And now we're looking for her all over again.
I know it's a bad situation. We're at rock bottom, and it can't get much worse.
Well, I mean, they could kill the kid. That could be worse, you know.
Listen, Kasuga. That's all the more reason to keep your head up. Guys like us, all we can do is swallow the pain and push forward.
Chitose. I still don't have the full story.
But you're banned from the team.
You said Eiji was blackmailing you? What did you mean?
I wish I could tell you, but now's hardly the time.
We got time.
The
I
police
mean,
could be here any
there's
minute.
no tension in these kinds of games.
Long gone.
That said, I do need to get something off my chest. Kiryu-san. Ichiban.
Yeah?
You've heard of the Tatara channel, yeah?
Oh yeah, we hate those
One that put
guys.
false accusations on Ichiban and the party, and outed Kiryu-san's existence to the world.
She's next on the chopping block.
About it?
The VTuber running the show, Hisoka Tatara. Well, that was me.
Fist flies out of the phone into her face.
What?
I'll demonstrate. What's up, people? Tatara channel coming at ya. Ready for another mind-blowing revelation? 'Cause here it is. The Dragon of Dojima's been spotted in Hawaii.
That voice.
I mean, it's a good impression, but you're not anime.
You're her?
Yeah. And it was Eiji who pointed me at you. You wrote the script, I did the song and dance. Now you know the truth.
I'd say that's pretty damning evidence. Still, I wouldn't have guessed it was Eiji behind all that.
Yeah, I didn't think Eiji Onuma was possible of this either. I thought he'd just make Zelda games.
Eiji's been working with Ebina from the start. Everything he does is under Ebina's orders.
Speaking of, Ebina's starting some kind of garbage storing business with Polycana.
Yeah.
Chitose's committed the cardinal sin of being a VTuber, so she's definitely off the team now, Suzerain.
Well, they've all been chasing Akane-san because she's sheltering Lonnie. Apparently, they thought sending Ichiban to Hawaii
You
would
need
help
to
throw
turn
them
in your
out.
hula outfit,
And
your
to see that
housemaid,
through, Eiji's been keeping
outfit,
tabs on him from the moment they met on the plane.
all your levels.
As for me, I was just another pawn in their game.
Chichan.
So it's confirmed then. We're up against Bryce, Ebina, and Eiji in the end. Not to mention Sawashiro.
The captain?
Yeah. When Tatara and Ebina outed me, it was right there with them on video.
Or maybe he just likes VTubers.
You put us through some major shit over here.
No, hang on a sec. You really think that's right?
What do you mean?
I know this might sound crazy, but... Guys, I don't think the captain would put Akane-san in danger.
Huh? Ichiban, you realize who you're talking about?
Sawashiro is horny for her.
Anything and everything to get ahead, or save his own skin. For instance, wasn't he gonna kill Akane-san just to hide his dirty secret from his boss?
But he held back. Also, it was for the young master. To give his son a better life.
And now
now that he's lost everything, all he's got left is making good on his debt to Arakawa-san. Think about it. Why else would he let himself get locked up for a murder he didn't commit? There's no way he'd leave Akane-san to the wolves. Not after all this.
You're that sold, huh?
Hurry it up, Ichiban. We need to go, now!
Kiryu-san, when the captain asked me to go to Hawaii, he bowed to me.
Hold on, we have to defend Joe Sharaciro's honor real quick. You got time.
I know him. Bowing his head to me, of all people, can't be just an act. That's one thing he'd never do. Me meeting Akane-san would help the captain bury one of his last regrets. That has to be why he sent me.
And Sawashiro, you really think Ebina hasn't looped him in on his real plan? I do. That's true. Then he might not be on Ebina's team after all.
Kiryu-san, could you talk to the captain for me? Right now, I need to go after Lonnie.
Well, usually I just talk with my fists.
She might be gone forever.
All right. We'll take this from separate angles. Anything changes, I'll contact you right away.
Guess we've got ourselves a date with Sawashiro. Anyone lower on the totem pole won't be worth the trouble.
So, storming Seiryu HQ's on hold then?
Instead, we're storming a different Seiryu HQ.
First things first, we need a way to contact Sawashiro. Hey, you heard that right. You know how to get a hold of him.
Like I'd tell you! Ha! Over my dead body!
That could be arranged.
If I were you, I'd choose my words more carefully.
Don't waste your breath on this asshole. Hey, Sawashiro may be elusive, but he's still in my town. You think I wouldn't already have his number?
You were quick, Sunny. Something wrong, Psycho?
It's just, didn't this Eiji guy completely pull the wool over Ichiban's eyes?
Yeah.
And now Ichiban's saying Sawashiro, of all people's, reformed. What makes him so sure? If you told me he was working for Ebina, I'd buy it. Yet somehow you believe him, don't you?
Maybe he sees something we don't.
Like crazy monsters everywhere.
Isn't that one of his strengths?
How do I respond to that? That's cheating.
Well, whoever side he's on, Sawashiro is still a key figure in all this.
True enough.
Okay then, let's get moving.
Oh, that jam.
Right. When push comes to shove, you gotta keep your head up.
So I could punch it in the face. We'll just leave those masses of unconscious bodies just laying around. It'll be fine.
Kiryu-san.
Strategy meeting.
Okay.
Let's do it at the bar while we're drunk. What do you mean by them? You inviting someone to this party? Honey was dead. That just triggers my remembrances. I remember the last game I was in. Oh, wait. Didn't it come out after this game? Wait, no. Yeah. That game came out first. It was like autumn. Autumn of 23. I'll be joining you soon. And we still need to work on you, buddy. Speaking of working on, we really, if we're hiring another guy, we got to take care of some of these walk and talks. There are far too many. But let's check out Kamurocho. Make sure there's no new lifelink. Speaking of which...
Hello?
It's Date, Kiryu. You remember the place I brought you to the other night?
Yeah, I think so.
Come by when you're free. I'm drinking all alone at the bar.
I'm having a tall glass of water.
But
Don't keep me waiting too long then. Might overdo it.
Let's at least get some lifelinks out of the way. Let's do like 5 of each. They're small, they're short. We need to trim some of these back. There's a whole bunch over here. By the Conquest, I haven't gotten to play. I would like the end to be for Chapter 10 does, and Chapter 10 is a rather short chapter.
I need to get back to my boxing gym.
You take boxing classes?
Yeah, it was originally just part of my diet routine. But it's really a lot of fun and a great stress reliever. My trainer thinks I've got a knack for it, too.
Hey, that's great.
Yeah, I'll back you up if you're ever in a tight spot. You know, the old 1-2.
Good to know. I could definitely use it.
I could use a couple more. Well, it wouldn't surprise me that she likes boxing. I mean, most of her barmaid moves.
Huh. I should stop by when I get a chance.
I'm actually really bad at shogi.
Fancy a game of shogi when we're free?
Maybe. I like shogi. It sharpens the mind. After playing it for a while, I feel my thoughts become clearer.
They call me
I didn't
Shogi
know it
Bear.
had that sort of effect on you.
Sure. It gives me time to have a conversation with myself. Did I turn off the gas when I left? Crap, what about the energy bill? I get through my whole itinerary.
Sounds useful for sorting out errands. Although I get the feeling you lose most of your games. All right.
Too distracted. Oh, hey, double bingo.
I've really gotten to know them.
In fact, we're running out of Nambas, which is good. That's less on the table. Hey, how you doing? Hey, yeah, it's me, Cosmic Kuryu. How you doing? Yeah. Hey, check me out. Yeah, I'm alive. I'm alive and on the Tatar channel. Yeah.
Convenience stores always have that great Oden soup smell.
What would you say is your favorite part?
Ooh, well, there's shirataki noodles, eggs, beef tendon. I mean, it's all great, but I've really enjoyed cabbage rolls lately.
Huh, cabbage rolls. They put those in the soup now?
Yeah, the meat goes perfect with the Oden broth. It's the best.
That does sound good. Daikon radish was the standard in my day, since it soaked up all the soup. Maybe soaked up cabbage will become the new favorite. Things are going well.
She likes cabbage rolls. They soup now? They soup now. I mean, when you throw the cabbage in there, they soup now.
Basement here. Why don't we all head down there sometime?
Mahjong.
Sure, why not? Haven't done that in ages.
Well, I did say I wanted to do some mahjong.
Never knew there was a club here. Takes me back.
Were you ever much of a dancer, Kiryu-san?
Maybe a little. What about you, Psycho? You dance?
No. The only dancing I've ever done is at school during PE. I don't think I've ever danced at these kinds of places.
That right. Oh, you're pretty athletic. I'm sure you could disco if you really wanted.
Disco?
Yeah, disco.
Wait, Kiryu-san, how long has it been since you last danced?
Huh?
Last
All right.
Friday night. Didn't I tell you? It's always time for disco. Okay, here's a teammate table. I'm probably going to get my butt kicked.
I'm bringing my
Show me what you've got.
All right, let's get serious.
I have a feeling that Psycho is probably going to be the best player here. And by best, I mean the CPU is going to give her a lot of good tiles. No, I don't like stealing. I don't like stealing. Stealing is wrong. Got a pair of 9s. I'll get rid of this 7. No, stealing is wrong. Having an introspective moment there, Rain. Man, if I get 6s, I'll be in business. No.
Richie.
Okay, this is what I mean about the computer giving itself, you know, everything it wants.
Ah, shit.
You know you have a tell, right?
Yeah, I punched a table when I'm mad. Okay, I'd like to rescind that's the psycho is the demon on this table. Internal screams escape the label happens more often than it probably should, says Rain.
Okay, but now what?
I got several pairs here.
Huh. Now that's a good...
One now. Rule of thumb. Get rid of 1s, get rid of 7s, get rid of 4s. Keep an eye on what they're playing. If they're getting rid of dragons, it's probably less likely for you to get some dragons. That's the Ds. EU is exactly what I... Come on, Sanhee! I'm stealing this wind. This west wind. Because my table is west.
Well, of course.
Another myth.
But I tell you, the CPU kind of cheats. It controls all of the tiles. So of course it's just going to give itself the tiles to win, isn't it? That's kind of the challenge to making games like this hard. Look, if I get a 3, I'm kind of in business here with these bamboos. Because I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I just drew a 9. That's how it works, right? It's like Yahtzee. Why am I still west? Everyone's getting rid of these. I'll get rid of those too. Can I get a Ricci, please? Can I get a Ricci round? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. I got a pair of 8s. I only need 1 9. I feel like I need that 3 of bamboo. Someone play that. She's going for it too. Even though she did kind of a dumb move, stealing when her wind is not a south, it's not going to help her. Don't need that. I need a 3 of bamboo. I know what I need. There's 3 of them available. Because then I'll have a straight. No. I want to go in big. No. No, it's a 2 of characters. No. Someone play those bamboos. I need them.
There goes that.
I wonder why I couldn't steal that dragon. I should have been able to con that dragon off of her. Maybe that's only if I draw something. I was close. I was close. I really did need that 3. But of course, the computer's not going to let me have it. I'm not north, so I don't feel comfortable stealing that. I see a 5, 6, 7 of bamboo. I also see a 6 and 7 of dots. I do like keeping as many red 5s as possible. That helps.
Okay, but now what?
Okay, there's only 3 of both of these Ds. Toss that. Maybe 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, if I could possibly do that. I got a pair of 3s and a pair of 6s. If I could find a 4.
Let me think.
I could have used that in the last hand. I'll get rid of my dragons. Especially since the greens are more or less dead now. Oh, I could call Ricci. Just on that. I need a north, or I need a 3 of dots.
Ricci.
Thank you.
Wrong.
Thanks, Namba.
Ricci. Next triple chi. Dora.
Oh, 3 colors straight. I just realized I had that. I had 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, and 4, 5, 6. We're not going to be able to get Sanhee, though. She had too many great hands in the beginning. Okay, 2, 3, 4. A pair of 7s. So I got my pair. Got so many dragons in my hand. It's good to have pairs of things.
What's the play
just
here?
in case. I don't know what my plan is here either. Could have did 1, 2, 3, 4, but I'm kind of glad that she steals things, because I don't want her declaring any Richis. That makes the Lord very nervous. Look, if I got another 3, this could become something. Maybe if I get triple 2s. Because it's harder to make a hand when you steal something. You gotta really know what you're doing if you're stealing from other people. No. If I could get another East, that would be great. It's a 6. Looks like dots is my best bet here. Well, there's another 4.
You know you have a tell, right?
Psycho, you have one too? Do you also punch the table? That was a lousy hand. You shouldn't have been able to play that. The computer shouldn't have let you have that. That was a lousy hand. I got a pair of 8s here. I could get rid of the Wests and the Norths, because they won't do me any good anyway. I could take a quadruple of these, but I'm putting myself at risk. You know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Pairs of 4s, pairs of 8s. I would love to turn this 5 of dots into something. That would be great for me if I could turn that into something. If I could find a 6. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to get rid of this. Or the 7.
Ah, there goes that plan.
I'm just going to abandon characters altogether.
but now what?
Well, I got 4, 5, 6. I need a 4 or 7 of dots. And I got this.
Time to get serious.
Is Namba getting a lucky streak? No. Everything played that Namba does not steal at this point, Namba does not need to get a hand. Just awfully risky.
Con.
Well, I got 8s. Oh, well, there we go. Sanhee the Mahjong Queen strikes again with another one. Holy moly, how many more rounds are there? No. Also no. I am Norts, but I'm not feeling getting into the winds right now. I'm not feeling the wind right now. I could use that. I could also use a 6 instead of a 7 of these bamboos here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4s, 5s, 4, 5. And no. It's risky, but no.
There's no winning with you.
There is no winning with her. I agree with this. I can have 3, 4, 5. I got 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Which means I need another set somewhere and a pair. If I don't steal, I could call Ricci myself. I could call little Ricci.
Lovely. Another minute.
Psycho, you're doing as bad as I am. Well, I got 2nd place. Namba's in the shitter. Well, at least I made more money than what I put in.
You're not tired, are you?
So, yeah, don't play with Sanhee. Sanhee, she's cheating. She knows everybody else's hand. She knows what's in the deck. Of course, she's the queen of the Komi Joel. Why wouldn't she be? Speaking of which, what's in Namba's wallet? I'll tell you one thing, it's not money anymore.
Hey. Nah, no problem. What's all that in your wallet? Don't tell me. Is that a stack of 10K notes?
You're loaded!
Are you kidding? Nah, these are all receipts. I saved them to file in my household accounts book.
Good for you. It takes diligence to manage money like that.
Yeah, you're right. That's why they're all still in here and not filed. My accounts book is as blank as when I bought the damn thing.
Well, at least you still have the receipt for it. Things are going well.
Dun 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 dun. What was that? That was like 3 psychos, and...
Running around town like this together is a great way to make up for my lack of exercise.
You don't usually exercise, Sunhee?
Well, I keep up with training so that I don't get rusty, of course. But as the head of an organization, I spend a lot of time sitting in meetings or at a desk.
Seems even the leader of Komi Joel can't escape desk work.
Hey, what is this guy doing over here?
I try to find moments to exercise during everyday activities.
Oh, it's a keeper.
Taking advantage of those early morning radio exercises fosters a nice, disciplined life.
That is very disciplined. Good on you for waking up so early.
Well, when I sleep in, I just use a recording and work out in the afternoon.
What about that is disciplined? All right.
That's the neat part. None of it is.
Our bond's getting deeper.
She's almost done, too. She's only got a few left. Psycho, Namba, Sunhee. We'll head up these three and do the lifelink. Though I might go a little bit longer, too, because I know that there's something else unlocking soon. I remember taxis. Just the other day, I took a ride in a taxi, and it smelled really funny. The urge to check the car's interior for cleanliness is getting to me. So, Kuryu drove a taxi too, huh? This must have been the other game. The Gatsu Taxi. The food stall says some pretty good food. Go to Nagasugai, says Kuryu.
Ah, that takes me back.
That just increases my tech.
I think my arms are getting bigger.
Nothing wrong with that. You been training lately?
No, I don't get to go to the gym too much. Oh, you know...
You just said it was boxing.
Pot.
Pot?
A pot?
Yeah, I got this ritzy French cooking pot, and it weighs a ton. It's super durable, too, so I use it practically all the time.
You can only do so much with a pot, though. Is it really that heavy?
About 6 kilograms.
Must be a big pot. Things are going well.
That's a lot of pot. Are you sure you can handle that much pot? If I took that much pot, I'd be feeling lightheaded. Convenience store. I punched a lot of people in convenience stores. Yes, I did. You could get Odin buns. You could get an egg and some other stuff. You could pay your bills there. You could beat up punks. Nothing beats the hot food that they got at M Store. Go shop at M Store when you go to Nagasugai.
Feels like just yesterday.
Hey Namba, I got something else to put on my bucket list. He drove taxi. There was a flying arrow in the air, and he goes like, and yeah on the radio. That sounds a little crazy, if you ask me.
Psycho, mind if I ask you something?
Oh, really? Sure, go right ahead. Is something bothering you, Sunhee?
Do I have a ramen lover's face?
No, you got a mahjong player's face.
I've noticed lately whenever I go to the salon, whoever's there hands me guidebooks for local ramen spots. You know, when they give you something to read while you wait. The other girls get fashion magazines, but me, ramen. When you first met me, Psycho, did you think this woman must be crazy for ramen?
Man, this woman must be crazy for ramen.
I just thought your sunglasses were kind of obnoxious.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Is it?
Yeah, I'll kill you later.
I'm feeling really self-conscious about this lately.
Are you sure it's not a coincidence?
Am I just paranoid, you think? I don't know. I should go back to the salon. See if it happens again. I'll report back to you.
Yeah. Good idea. Is that really a good enough reason to book a salon appointment?
Women, am I right? An interesting note about destructible objects in Yakuza games. In general, anything that is a real-world tie-in will be protected from the Dragon Engine. So people aren't real?
I'd like to board a train with no destination someday. Go where it takes me.
That might be fun. Want to try it?
Oh, you're in? Sure. Where should we go?
Wait, I thought the point was to have no destination.
Ah, all right. Of course. Maybe I'm just more comfortable with directions.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, but I just
Part of your
realized the
character.
bikes aren't real.
Decide where you're going, and take your time getting everyone there.
Yeah, I can do that. One thing, though. You're coming with us, Kiryu-san.
All right.
Hold on, I'm working on my stanky leg.
You've gotten to know them.
New Crazy Taxi is coming. It might be coming. If it's run by Sega, I mean Kiryu Monkey Balled. I mean, that was a pretty good warm up. How do you like my Captain Morgan? I had a beautiful stanky leg happening a few moments there. I think I know what you mean, like real life locations, right? Not like the bikes and cars and people and
Hey, what do you do on your
tables.
Curious? Well, actually, it feels like I'm always on the clock, but lately, when I can find the time, I've been watching martial arts matches. There's so much to learn while watching, like how to move your body and whatnot.
It's impressive that you've been putting all that knowledge to work.
It's just a hobby. But have you ever seen those pro wrestlers pull off their moves? It gives me chills. It's pretty addictive to watch.
Pro wrestling, huh? Back in the day, I dabbled in that while trying to entertain the kids. I fought a match as a masked wrestler called Dragon Mask. That really takes me back.
No kidding. Huh. Huh.
And then there was this man with a big mustache.
Dragon Mask?
Things are going well.
He called himself the Muchacho Man, and he went, "Ooh yeah." I mean, ooh see. Wait, did that mean we could have had Kuryu instead of the Luchador? This is more of an important thing back when you could throw hands anywhere. So, the McDonald's is immune to the Dragon Engine. Noted. Thanks for stopping.
Can't get over how huge this school is. That the student council's totally drunk on power.
Ugh, you read too much manga.
I was friends with the head of our student council, actually. She spent most of her time negotiating budgets for clubs. Seemed stressful.
So in the end, they're really just middle managers.
Reality never lives up to manga.
Wait, does that mean Truck-kun isn't real? I don't believe you! Truck-kun is totally real!
Have you ever tried golf, Kiryu-san?
I have, yeah. I've spent plenty of time on the course. Do you play at all?
Well, golf's a big talking point with customers in my line of work. I went to a driving range to try it out, but I couldn't get the hang of it. I had a hard time just hitting the ball. Got any good tips for that?
You just have to get used to it.
I'm in.
Even practicing your swing alone can make a huge difference.
I'm in.
Oh, so that's why old guys are always swinging their umbrellas around.
What are you calling old?
Let's hope so. All right.
You gotta clean up these walk and talk sooner or later. I like getting them out of the way. They're fun. One day I learned how to swing a club, and it changed my life. Reminds me of a gif I saw recently of Jungi Han doing the pistol barrage and sending someone into the road. And then they got hit by a car. I love that feeling. I wish I got it on stream. Literally gave them the Isekai Express. And then that guy had, like, he was the only man in a world filled with women. And also he had magic. And also he was a spider. Unfortunately, this is also the world where they eat spiders.
Never pass a school without thinking back to being a student.
What was your favorite subject?
It wasn't much for any of them. But I guess I enjoyed science. I liked the liquid nitrogen experiments. You know, freezing bananas.
Oh, wait, you had a fun school?
Did you try to hammer a nail into yours, too?
I did. Whole thing shattered on me. And then it started to melt, so it smelled like banana all day.
Well, I guess it left a lasting impression. Things are
You
going
invented banana pudding, though, so, you know.
well. I've really gotten to know them. Should I open it?
You should open it. So, let's go check out that life link that we got available. Episode 2. We'll do the story thing up until I unlock that certain point I want to get to. It's okay, because they were also a slime and a vending machine. What if they were a slime that possessed a vending machine, and they had a little spider friend? That's the perfect isekai. Speaking of Sega revivals, I'm still wondering what they're going to be doing for the modern Golden Axe.
For the record, Taichi's safely back in Okinawa by now.
Can they bring back the lady that was a centaur, but when she jumps into a mount, she loses the horse half of her body, and it turns into like normal lady leg?
Saw him off at the airport personally. Bought him enough tchotchkes to fill a duffel bag. That cabaret fight shouldn't sour his memories of the city.
Good. Taichi's lucky to have you looking out. Thank you, Date-san.
Hang on. Too early to start thanking me. We need to talk about what's next.
Death.
Hmm?
Come on. Taichi's far from the only one you've shut out. You've been dead to the world how many years?
Don't want to talk about it.
That's what I'm supposed to be. Dead men don't keep in touch. The Daidoji faction made that clear. They only back me as long as I stick to the shadows.
Hell, you can't stop them now, can you, sweetheart?
There's
They're
video
kind of dead
evidence
now,
of
aren't they?
Kazuma Kiryu still walking the earth. Force majeure, as the French call it, out of our hands. Daidoji say
Horse
anything
manure?
about that yet?
No, nothing so far.
As I thought. They're not omnipotent anyway. Not half as much as they were.
What are you trying to say, Date-san?
Only that, the way I see it, the Daidoji faction has reason to loosen your leash a bit. If circumstances align for a near miss or two with old friends, they'll likely be too occupied to care.
Maybe. But you're forgetting. I keep my promises, whether I'm forced to or not.
Oh, I'm well aware. But seeing Taichi didn't make you break your word, did it? You keep your distance, they never know you're there. I'm sure the Daidoji won't raise a stink.
Come on, what's the odds that
If I
another
were
fight's
them,
not going to break
I'd
out?
be none too happy.
Bloody hell. Does that backbone of yours ever bend? How about this, then? You know what Kamurocho's like these days. With the Tojo and Omi put to pasture, the Yakuza are just a memory. Petty criminals filled that gap. Better or worse, they're too insignificant to pin down. Cops have nothing to hold on to with them.
I get it. So what?
Some Kamurocho folk think it's worse than ever. Reminds me, Akiyama's gone quiet lately.
Hmm? Akiyama?
Who's that? Oh, right. Yeah, I never played that game. I bet I did a minigame for him.
You can't find him? Date-san, when was the last time you two spoke?
Just after the dissolution, I suppose. He caught wind Kazuma Kiryu might have had a hand in it. Akiyama went hunting for anything he could find, but came back with nothing more than rumors. He rang me up late one night during his investigations. I've tried calling him since, but there's never an answer. He might have finally left town.
What? So he just disappeared? Do you even know if he's alive?
The thought occurred to me, so I've kept a watch going. If he shows up, the police will know. Are you worried? He's just one of plenty you've turned your back to, after all.
I'm concerned now that I know he's missing. Akiyama's a special case, however.
Maybe so. I'd venture to say, as he goes, so too goes the city. We both know, regardless of all that, Akiyama's not your only concern.
Tell me what you want from me, Date-san.
I thought I'd been clear. This whole bucket kick list of yours is an opportunity. You and the Daidoji can stay honest with each other while we get you some closure on things. Leave everything to me. Akiyama, too. I'll dig him up somehow.
Date-san.
From 6 feet under, you know?
Who else out there do you need to see? Think. Kamurocho's got a lot of faces. You spent practically half your life on those streets.
The people who meant the most to me are dead. Kazuma-san, Yumi, even Nishiki. I still visit their graves. In fact, I was just there recently. To say I'll be with them soon.
Ironically, he just showed up there.
All right, let's focus on the ones who are still above ground. Because, like it or not, that includes you, for now. So who else,
I heard that.
How's that daughter of yours doing?
Huh? Saya? Oh, she's fine. She's married now. 3 kids.
She's... doesn't that mean you're a grandfather? I don't believe it. You never thought to tell me?
Detective Grandpa.
Because that's not what we're here to talk about, damn it. All right. Quit trying to distract me, would you? Take your time if you have to. Think of Kamurocho, okay? I know there's someone there.
There's plenty of people there. There's the pocket fighter guy and my old teacher. And...
Well, I guess there's Kazuki and Yuya.
There you go. That's a great call, in fact. Kazuki and Yuya. They're doing well, last I checked.
Is that the guy from the Stardust? Yeah. Flashback to old games.
As you know, Stardust fell to the Korean Mafia some time back, but it's up and running again.
Is that so?
Someone says you're responsible for
now
that.
We have that settled. I only have to come up with a plan. Some way the Daidoji faction will write off as a coincidence, just in case. Like with Taichi, we need the perfect setting. Give me a bit of time.
Whatever you say. I'll go along with this because I trust you. Thanks, Date-san.
Stop it. This is something I want to do. There's no need for one word of appreciation.
Besides, I don't have any cases. They all gone dry. Gotta keep my detectiving up somehow. Who is Kuryu getting bond with? Himself? Also, I thought that would end up being something. Oh, right, there's something down here. You can get a bonus walk and talk out of the way while we're going there, too. I don't want to add more members to the team before I get more bonds done.
I used to come by here to fish a lot.
Really?
Custom was to share your catch or trade with the other homeless.
Was this a good spot? I like fishing too. I even used to take...
I was busy talking to Namba. Excuse me.
Hello?
It's Dante, Kiryu. Could you come to the Harbor Light if you're free? We'll make for Kamurocho from there. Be sure that you're ready.
Understood.
That's actually pretty uncharacter for Namba to just be talking about his life story and he gets interrupted by a phone.
I used to come by. Custom
was this a good... I even used to take a boat out for spear fishing.
Whoa, that's hard. I bet you were good at it.
Although I did get into it with a giant octopus once.
What?
That was a difficult fight. We both had a lot of pride at stake.
Kiryu-san, do you have one story that ends normally?
No, they usually all end like a Popeye episode.
Our bond's getting deeper.
Did I tell you about the time I ate spinach and turned into a corkscrew? Like, all these bonds are really good for letting me slot in more skills from other trees, too. So there's a tangible bonus to be doing this. As well as the drink links, because I don't have any height bars except for Kuryu, Ichiban, and Tomi. All of those are connected to drink links. I don't want them to cause any trouble. I'm just going to be real discreet as I slide to this bar.
Good you're here, Kiryu. Ready? Round trip to Kamurocho and back?
20-minute adventure?
Everything you need?
Yeah, let's go.
Straight over to Stardust. Kazuki and Yuya are both working there today. Hope you're prepared for this. we're giving that bucket list some weight to it.
Led the way. Get it? It's heavy.
And there it is. Kamurocho's prevailing host club, Stardust.
Prevailing, huh? They've come a long way, I suppose.
Obviously, the Jingon occupation brought some drastic changes a while back. Now it's returned to its more traditional roots, so to speak. That Kazuki boy's always had a vision.
You're not kidding. That's not just traditional. It's downright nostalgic.
Huh?
Yuya.
Huh. Honestly, things never change. Right in the middle of the street.
I thought you promised me there was gonna be no fights.
Shit, who you're with. The Tojo clan couldn't even get protection money from us. Get out of here. Don't come back again.
You're freaking dead! We're gonna ruin this joint!
That the best you got for me? Real Kamurocho natives sneeze better threats. Let me teach you. Never screw with the big boys.
Ah!
Hey, isn't that... Oh, my gosh! Kazuki-san!
He's the coolest! And Yuya-san's here too! I'm ascending.
Kazuki's so cool.
Nicely done, Yuya. You're as fearless as the day I met you.
Kazuki-san. I'll cover the outside. You worry about business on the inside.
You know how boring it is without you in there? Come. There's always more to do.
On it.
Well, they seem to be doing okay without me.
So chic!
Stardust! I want to marry this place!
Seems as popular as ever, huh?
Well, that's going to be one interesting polycule.
I appreciate you helping me get one last look at them.
Slow down. Hey, that was the owner just now, right? Hell of a show.
Oh, yeah, wasn't it?
Those crooks were looking for protection money. Amazing how you all beat them back. And by the looks of it, business is booming for you boys.
Suppose so. We're pretty old-fashioned as host clubs go. Our competitors like to say we're behind the times. But Kazuki-san's a great boss, and with him in charge again, we're all eager to work here.
For the ladies.
He still pulls in such young fans is especially motivating. Us young bloods have to keep up.
I'm glad to see people still admire Kazuki and Yuya.
That'll never change. They've always been a different breed. And Kamurocho fixtures for decades. Most people have forgotten by now, but the Jingon Mafia took this place some time ago. They had money, weapons, people. Things got really rough for a bit.
The Jingon used Stardust to launch their Kamurocho expansion. It was a smart play.
Oh, mister, you know your stuff. Have you heard the entire history behind it all?
How old are you?
As to why the Jingon was targeting Kamurocho in the first place, I mean. You see, the Korean Mafia was beaten, badly, by Tojo Clan Yakuza back in the 80s. Meaning, no offense, you two look like you might have been around back then.
This?
Do you know about the Dragon of Dojima?
Nope, never heard of him.
Yep, I've heard the name before at least.
I figured. No one who knows anything about Kamurocho wouldn't know Kazuma Kiryu, after all. Yeah, Kiryu-san was a legend who kicked the Jingon out almost single-handedly. Kazuki-san and Yuya, though, had the misfortune of being his friends. So, when the Jingon Mafia finally came back, they went straight for Stardust and Retribution. You could say Kazuki-san was just another victim of Kazuma Kiryu's legacy of violence.
Oh.
Huh. Not exactly sure that's accurate. You know?
Don't you think?
I feel like dying now.
I gotta say, this city's story has always been about honest people paying for the underground sins. At least the Jingon are dead and buried now, anyway. Kiryu-san too, so I've been told. And with all of them gone, it fell to Kazuki-san to rebuild on his own. It kills me to think of him having to bow his head to every moneylender in town. If those criminals could hear me from hell, especially Kiryu, I'd have some words for him.
And I'll stare right into your eyes when I say that.
Fair enough. I'd say you've got a point.
Hey!
Thanks for your time. Hope we didn't bother you.
Why'd you bring me here?
No,
This
of
made
course.
it worse.
No bother at all, sirs.
Hey, where are you going? This isn't what we came for. Kazuki and Yuya are coming to Serena in a little while.
Don't tell me you invited them there.
I'm not saying you have to reveal yourself. It's just a chance to hear them, see how they're really doing.
No. I saw for myself they're doing well. And I've heard enough.
Oh, come on, don't say that. I promise you, whatever that toddler of a host said, Kazuki and Yuya don't agree with him. I've never heard them utter one word of resentment.
Even still,
Honestly, just come upstairs. What's a Kamurocho trip without revisiting this place anyway? Think of it as part of the tour.
How ironic that they're right next door. Mama wouldn't mind if I bartended for a little bit.
Ah, there you are. Good to see you, Kazuki, Yuya.
Likewise. Thank you for inviting us.
Does he have Kuryu hidden in a closet?
Legendary detective of Kamurocho asks you out for drinks.
Is that the kind of barefaced flattery Stardust customers get treated to, Yuya?
That wasn't flattery. Everyone knows I speak my mind, pure and simple.
All
Yes.
right, all right.
Hey, by
I got
the
the
way,
Giga Chad voice.
this place is empty. You didn't, reserve the whole bar for us, did you?
Not at all. This is the slow time of night. Always clears out around now.
Come on, Yuya. Don't be presumptuous.
Okay, it's not quite the closet.
I bet you were thinking the same thing.
Here it is, trying to clear your name by muddying mine. I apologize for that, Date-san.
Hey, who's that guy waiting outside on the fire escape?
Oh, get this, Date-san. Know what happened earlier? Some small-timers actually came around for protection fees.
Yeah, I saw. Happened to be down the street during the confrontation. Well fought. Don't tell anyone I said that. Technically, I probably should have arrested you.
How are you always so up to date?
Rolling on Stardust's front door just now? Gotta say, it actually brought back memories.
Yeah? Of what sort?
Huh. Do you have to ask? I'm sure we're all thinking the same thing.
Yep. Dead to rights, yeah?
That wasn't a game that wasn't produced
Come
by
on,
Sega.
don't keep me in suspense.
Back in the day, Yuya would
I don't
hurl
think
Yakuza
so.
hither and yon from our doorway. Let's say for one, Kiryu-san, naturally.
I get it now.
I just got hit with a wave of nostalgia, and now I want to watch Retsu Purei's Dead to Rights series again.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I can count on one hand the fights I've lost in my life, but I've never felt strength like his before or since. That first night, he looked just like any other mid-rank soldier come to squeeze us.
Huh. Little did you know you were picking a fight with the Dragon of Dojima.
Time never slows down, huh? Soon, Kiryu-san will have been dead for as long as I knew him when he was alive.
Yuya keeps a bottle on reserve just in case he ever shows up again someday. One of our most expensive bottles, in fact. Doesn't exactly help our bottom line.
Well, Yuya's not alone there. Sometimes I'm stunned he's been gone so long.
Bet everyone in this district who ever met the guy feels that, now and again.
Maybe. Still, he had a way of
There's a
bringing trouble
Kiryu-shaped
wherever,
hole in their heart.
wouldn't you say?
And it's
Stardust
in the
must
shape
have
of a
surely
fist.
suffered over the years because of him, no? Your doorman has something of a grudge against him, in fact.
From when he punched him in the heart.
Can't in good faith deny that, I guess. Talk about someone the world just has it out for. There were times he'd waltz in, and you'd know a storm was coming. I don't know. Do you think Kiryu-san would forgive me if he heard me say that?
It's fine. If you're still carrying this with you, might as well let it out.
Okay. The thing is, no one ever took the brunt of it worse than Kiryu-san himself. When that man clenched his jaw and furrowed his eyes, all your doubts would disappear.
I'll never forget the first time we met. He was ready to overthrow the Tojo clan, all on his own. But then, he found a little girl worth 10 billion yen, and decided to protect her like she was his own blood. After that, Kiryu-san became an icon to this city. Anyone who knew him knew the courage he could instill. Every twist and turn, all our troubles and hard times felt bearable then.
Yeah, that's what Kiryu-san was to us. That's why it's so hard to believe he's gone for good.
Hey, Date-san.
Hmm?
Why tonight? Why invite both of us here all of a sudden? Did anything happen recently?
Oh, no, I didn't do anything.
What do you mean?
I didn't find Kiryu.
I wonder. News of Kiryu-san, perhaps? A sighting, a rumor, a word? Some sliver of evidence somehow suggesting that his death was a feint?
Don't do this to yourselves. I'm sorry, but I called you because I felt like seeing some old friends.
I see. And that's all it is?
Ah, come on. Can you blame us for hoping for something more?
And Kiryu jumps out. Hey, I'm alive!
You too.
Kazuki-san likes to say that Kiryu-san deserves to have us honor his legacy. That's why Stardust was worth all the scraping and clawing it took to get it back.
Yeah, that must have been difficult. But from the looks of it, Stardust has truly recovered. Kamurocho itself even, like the city's healing from Tenkaichi Street out.
For the first time in a long time, I think I'd be proud for him to visit us again. I'd like him to know that we're still standing. I suppose I understand Yuya and his bottle now.
It's all right. I have a feeling he's damn proud of the both of you. Believe me, there's not a doubt in my mind.
My booze is getting all watery.
I should apologize for dragging you all the way up there. I know you're busy.
You don't have to do that. I appreciate all the work it took.
Kazuki and Yuya, well, feel free to tell me I was right. Those two have always looked up to you. Maybe Kamurocho can become a little bit better, if its people don't forget the man who fought for it. How was it, hearing all that?
It was good.
I saw the fluid physics janking out a little bit there in the glass.
Funeral, though.
Yeah, that's understandable, I suppose. Although, what better way to find perspective on the life you've led than that? No one expects they're the poor bastard everyone will say good riddance over. Except maybe you. You think you only ever put people in danger. I'm gonna prove to you you're wrong. I'm working on another clandestine reunion. Stay in touch until then.
Looking forward to it. So, how many glasses of liquor have you had so far, Kiryu?
Thanks for the drink. See you again soon.
Good night, Kiryu. Do your best to hold on to what they said.
Well, there's the Stardust, guys. And we just call them with the Pound Mates. And I could invite them to my island. They should bring their cash. My island needs it. Need more money. Where's that Hong Kong street at? I think Kiryu needs some good Hong Kong. Which, I would imagine... I can't believe I didn't think of this before. Hong Kong is just this game's Puff Puff, isn't it? No, they're not there. Because, you know, Dragon Quest is a big thing with Ichiban. Ah, bar. I remember when I was drinking with Date. No, you should do that more often. Last time I was here, I sang Judgment.
That's nostalgic.
Boy, do I like some nostalgia. Alright, let's get this out of the way.
Huh, I see you got here quick. Should have known you two would hustle.
Yeah, what took you?
Hey, took them long enough.
Jungi-han!
How are you? It's been so long.
Indeed. I see you two are as lively as ever.
Well, hello there. Taichi Suzuki-san.
That's me, Honda Kawasaki.
I've seen you two
Toyota
around.
Judo.
He used to lead the Yokohama Liumang. And I'm sure you remember Jungi-han.
Oh yeah, I killed him.
Sunny filled me in on the details, including those about your condition.
Did she? Guess that saves us some time. Who are they?
Some local detectives. I call them up every now and again to keep me informed on Ijincho's latest and greatest. They're still in the trial phase, of course.
So you got goonies now. You got some goons. I see them gooning over there.
On that note, looks like your detective doesn't recognize our man Kiryu-san.
Well, ignorance is bliss.
General Kenobi. Why did you say General Kenobi near now? I don't get it.
Sawashiro's a hard man to read, I'll admit. Depending on how deep he's in with Ebina, we may want to rethink our approach.
The Seiryu clansman similarly hard to read after Takabe, their next chairman, went to prison. But hearing this puts a lot into perspective.
Yeah? How so?
It goes back to Takabe's arrest. He was suspected of handing his men illegal firearms. Apparently there was a rat, and now it's smelling more and more like Ebina.
I know I smelled something when I was there last.
I heard a Seiryu clan informant leaked the details that led to Takabe's arrest. Now, if Ebina was truly after a second-grade dissolution, he wouldn't need his superior out of the picture. So at the time, we never pinned him as the traitor. However, if the dissolution is merely a ruse, and his true goal was to take the reins of the Seiryu clan, then it's all but certain that Takabe's arrest is his doing.
Is it possible he wanted to split up the Yakuza, but then change his mind after swearing up himself?
Or maybe he joined the Seiryu clan intending to take over from the start. And to do that, he even sacrificed his career with the police.
Why do all that, though?
That's what I'd like to know.
Actually, if Sawashiro's always sticking around Ebina, I bet he'd have some clue.
Yeah. Assuming he's not on board with Ebina's plans like Kasuga says.
Well, Sunny already knows how to contact the guy. Let's just dial
There was
him
a
up.
well hello there, and now it's my only duty to continue as this nerd out. Okay. Now that means we should sing karaoke. Hey, where's the microphone?
What's up?
Yeah, let's give him a phone call. It's not like we have side quests here.
Sawashiro speaking.
It's Kiryu. We need to talk.
Kiryu-san.
Where are you right now? Your boss there with you?
Before we get lost in the weeds, care to tell me what this is about?
I just want to have a conversation. Somewhere Ebina isn't around.
Well, that's unfortunate. Now, things are rather busy on my end.
Bullshit.
As you may be aware, I've got my hands full training our men for Hawaii.
You're nothing but a talking head to those men. And your hands are full doing what exactly? Wiping Ebina's ass?
Well, now that you mention it.
Cute. If it was Ichi who said that, I'd have slit his throat right now.
Then maybe you should say that to my face. Or are you too much of a coward?
I'm at the Seiryu clan warehouse at the docks. Nanba should know how to get there.
Considering you
Trust
blew it
I
up.
won't be there listening?
No. But it won't be a private meeting. We've got men posted up at every corner. And I doubt they'll appreciate intruders, so don't go expecting a warm welcome.
Fair enough.
Well, if you're that dead set on it, I won't bother talking you down. Best of luck.
It's not often that a boss invites you to go into his dungeon to fight him.
So, how should we take that exactly? If we go see Sawashiro, we'll be facing down enemies left and right.
Yep, sure sounded like it.
If you ask me, I think Sawashiro wanted to meet us.
Yeah?
Just think about it. If he wasn't interested, he never would have given his location or the warning at the end. In fact, it's almost like he was sending an SOS.
Wait a sec. So does this mean he's actually on our side?
Well, hell, let's get our asses over to him then.
However, there's a chance we're playing right into his hand. Meaning once we set foot into that warehouse, we'll have to go through hordes of Yakuza only to find Ebina waiting.
Gee, if we only had some place to level up.
How do we know whether Sawashiro's lying or not?
Only way to know for sure is to pay him a visit.
As risky as it sounds, I guess we don't have much choice.
Guess not.
Okay, then why don't I lend you a hand?
Huh?
I mean, that's gonna throw off the guy-girl balance.
What? I'm not invited?
No, we could use your help, if it's alright.
You think I'd rather chill here and let Sunhee hog all the fun?
No, but think about it. If you two make a big scene, it could disturb what little piece hangs in the balance.
That's why we have you to keep the scales from tipping.
You make it sound so simple.
I won't deny that we could use an extra ally. But given your position, won't it cause problems for you to start a fight with the Seiryu clan?
Hey, there are problems in Ijincho as it is. And we've got the Seiryu themselves to thank. And it's them who started this shit. So I say, we shove some back in their faces. Besides, if I let my position hold me back, what kind of lame-ass friend would I be? That isn't stopping you, right?
Well, you did take 10 chapters to get here.
Whoops. May have spoken out of turn there.
No, I think I'm the one who's guilty of that. Forgive me. I take it you're on board?
Huh, I suppose. I won't welcome him with open arms or anything, but maybe a pat on the head will do.
Goodbye.
Sheesh. What do I gotta do to get on your good side? It's all good. Let's get out there and kick some ass together.
Play the theme. Zhao Get. Coming in as late as he did in the last game.
The party.
At this point, we're basically unstoppable, right?
So,
Must
Junki,
be nice, having all the fun to yourselves.
are we leaving somebody out here? You know? There's another guy in the room. He came in, he was in the last game too. You sure you want to jump in? Maybe we should do some training. A building under construction here caught fire. Now there's weird guys in there.
Ah.
What a perfect place to have a dungeon. Let's get rid of them.
Got it.
Carriage Highway. So, Hawaii has the Hawaiian Hunt. And they have this place. Which is not far from where, Hiro-san was in the old game. But, like, right next to it. Excuse me. And look, a walk and talk right here. And Dante, hello.
Hello?
Dante here, Kiryu. If you have time, come to Harbor Light, will you?
No,
Sure.
I don't have time.
I'll be there.
I'm training. We remembered so much, we triggered another Dante.
What kind of music are you into, Sunny?
I don't stick to a single genre, so I'm into all kinds of things, even oldies. I've been into Pure Love and Kamurocho lately.
I'm a fan of that one, too. How about a duet sometime?
A duet with you, Kiryu-san. That'd be amazing. Wait till I start voice lessons first.
Wait, it's not like I'm asking you to debut as a singer. You really are a perfectionist, aren't you?
Well, yeah, let's just go with that.
Things are going well.
Now that leaves 3 for Sanhee, and I think there's like 2 for Namba, so they're about to clean up soon. But Rain says, walks 20 feet, gets called by Date. Yeah. They could have just chucked up a map marker on it and called it a day, but no, have to interrupt gameplay every 5 minutes.
So
Then
this
Erdell says auto-leveling, unfortunately does not stand for level your new companions automatically.
Talk about a waste of time.
Oh, there's our man, Utamaru.
Welcome to the Matrix.
Ah, Sunhee.
Whoa, get a load of this guy. He must be pretty strong.
He looks Amon-like.
What kept you?
What kept you?
Owie!
Where do you get off? I sent you here, remember?
Hey, so sorry. Just trying to match the mood of the place.
So, who's this guy?
Well, there goes that mood.
Right. This is one of my officers, Utamaru. Once rumors of this place popped up, I sent him in to gather intel.
Name's Utamaru. Nice to meet you all.
Well, how's it look? Did you get a beat on who's inside?
I did. There's a lot of them. We're talking big numbers. What's more, this isn't some street gang. I gathered up both my own men and some local thugs, told them to search high and low, but, well, no one's come back.
Not one? You're saying they were taken out?
Most likely. That or they flip sides. What with you scaring the piss out of everyone.
And you think that's funny? They're your responsibility, moron!
Ow! Hey, you're absolutely right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But still, if even my men can't handle this, we might be dealing with a serious threat here.
Thinking of backing down?
Not a chance. Ijincho's underworld is mine to protect. I won't sit by and let these guys run amok. Even more so if they've hurt some of my own. I'll make them pay. Just you watch.
Spoken like a true leader, Sunhee. Had a feeling you'd say that. They're hanging around the basement, and there's a lot of floors below that, so...
Utamaru's like, joke's on you, I'm into that shit.
You're not coming with us?
You kidding me? It's dangerous in there.
Oh, not again!
Ah! Oh, okay, Uncle!
Auntie!
Well, let's go.
Oh yeah, that's right there. Oh yeah, that feel good. Oh yeah.
If we find any, let's help them out.
Sounds good. They're probably pretty strong, too. No sense holding back.
Naturally. Shall we, Sunhee?
Yeah.
Well, I got my experience in.
Have fun in there.
So, yeah. Yokohama Dungeon again. Oh, it's gonna make us go through the dungeon? Or at least one floor of it. But it's pretty much the Hawaiian Hunt. But with different enemies. A different layout. And some different gear you could pick up in here.
I saw something just now.
Like here you can get survey data. And also, this place likes more body equipment than it does weapons and such. So usually it's just weapons in the Hawaiian haunt, armor in here. Oh, look at this. This is... That's embarrassing. What level are they? Like, what, 30?
Let's keep going. I think there's something over there.
Hey, Nambo, how did they get your house in here? There will not be two pills. Left or right kicks this time. Want to kick the left butt or the right butt?
Right. Time to move.
Golden Ero for Samurai. I got a whole bunch of those.
And that's the end of it.
I'll do this dungeon on the off screen. If the bosses are funny looking, I'll make saves. But other than that, I don't really want to spend time on that right now. That's enough training for one day. So we can go to the dungeon whenever we want. The Yokohama Underground. So did they sell anything new here? Oh. Oh, these are weapons. Breakdancer, Chef, which I'm going to turn Zhao into Night Queen and Idol. So let's see what level we were dealing with in there. 32 or more. And we're like 47 and 37. 37 or more and 44 or more. So pretty much the same level that the Hawaiian Haunt is on. I think the third level is 37 and more. So it's like here. True dragon suit, though. I bet that's for Kuryu. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be leveling up our team members here. We're going to get broken again. Anybody have their essences? I don't think we ever did Essence of the Dragon God on somebody. He doesn't. She doesn't. Zhao just joined. There is a chef. Good. Yeah, actually, I'm going to chef Zhao right now.
We're bringing it back. Now's the time.
He needs to be 20 plus bond for most of the other stuff. Cowboy Zhao, anybody? He could be a breakdancer too. That's kind of fitting his style. But Chef has elemental attacks. Why is he wearing Jungi's outfit? I'm gonna go with the outfit I gave him in the last game.
Make this look good, baby.
I'm still not impressed by Zhao in this game either. Especially since he comes too late. He just comes way too late. He also arrives way too late in the game, too, to join the team. I already have a team set up, and Zhao doesn't fill any special niche. He's usually a damage-type character. He's not filling anything that I don't already have filled. He's excess. Oh well. Next time on Infinite Wealth, I'll have this team leveled up. I'll poke at some more of these remembrances out here on the off screen, so I could streamline this a little bit. But I mean, we got Zhao walk and talks now, so we're gonna clean up 2 and gain 1. But sooner or later, we'll have all of those cleaned up. There's only 4 chapters left. We're on chapter 10. There's 4 chapters and a finale. Which is obviously all the final bosses we get to fight. So yeah, thanks everybody for showing up. Tuesday and Thursday is my next stream days, I believe. I have my calendar. Yeah, Tuesday and Thursday. UFO 50, more infinite wealth. We'll do more UFO 50 things. At least we never have to see Rock On Island again. That's a bonus. More Grimrock, or Grimstone, not Grimrock. That's a different game altogether. Maybe more Valbrace if I could actually get progress done in Valbrace. Mini and Max, of course. Good night, everybody.